What's up guys, Shinigami here. Today we're ranking all the summoning methods. So I'm ranking these by how strong the certain methods, the certain summoning methods are in the game at the moment right now, in my opinion. Which of course is an opinion, which people will disagree with, and that's fine. This was created by Cardcaster. So I'm just ranking them based on the strength of the summoning method. Starting with rituals, I think they're like A to B tier, probably A tier. We just get so many ritual decks that are insanely strong over the time. They get a lot of broken support. They can just literally ritual summon from the deck. And when they do, they gain additional pluses often. We get support cards like Benton where you literally just plus of ritual summoning. Yeah, I think, don't forget cards like Pre-Prep, Preparation of Rites. Rituals have a lot of insane support cards that make ritual summoning not a minus at all. We've seen many ritual decks relatively in meta, like, look at how many ritual decks exist, look at how many in comparison percentage-wise were meta. That's a pretty high number. Necros, Megalith could be considered meta for a while. Now we have Tritron, which was very insane, still kind of is. Yeah. Clue White Dragon is tribute summons. Right now they're kind of weak. Let's say about like D to E. I suppose Modarks would still be D, and yeah, True Drake was just held back by the fact that cards on the ban list. Sorry for that noise. But yeah, tribute summons, they're under average, but they're definitely not terrible either. They're like, we need some better tribute summon decks to make it worthwhile, you know? Cyber Dragon is special summons. I don't know many main deck special summon monsters. Suppose Cyber Dragon as a deck, however, is pretty decent. So yeah, I can't think of many examples. Photos would be an example, for example, and those are terrible. Not especially great, but not terrible either. I don't think C is unjustified. I think there could be arguments for C. Fusions! Like, they're always a good method in this game. There's Dragoon and stuff. Dragoon. Destroy Phoenix Enforcer. Invoked. I don't think Fuse is ever truly bad in this game. There's always Archetype that just pushes him to be one of the best summoning methods. Even when you look at Rogue stuff, Fluffles, in my opinion, one of the better Rogue decks. Also Fusion based. Yeah, Fusion players are in a good spot. They always are, let's be honest. So what's Karibo is normal summons. Normal summon Alistair. I mean, control decks and stuff exist like Guhu. I think it's like B tier. I don't think normal summoning is bad right now. A lot of normal summons require opponents to hand trap them, so they're usually 1-for-1 trades. Then if you're something like control, you don't mind the trade. Yeah, I don't think many normal summon players have something to complain about. If you play like a normal summon based deck, kind of weird. It's a summoning mechanic, but okay. I guess for the reasons now a normal summon based mechanic as well. Links are high S tier, they're completely fucking broken. You have no requirements whatsoever, just send 2 monsters to the graveyard, lol. And a lot of them are also way too strong. Yeah, links are just completely fucking broken, and that's something that hasn't changed over the years. XCs, like high B tier. They're really only good because of Zeus and a few other cards. In general though, they're still easy to make. Parallax Seed exists, which just helps a lot. If you just link, you can summon rank 4 for free. Dweller is never going to be a bad card. I think XCs are always in a decent spot. Utopia Structure also very underrated, still a good strategy, so yeah. Pendulum, so I asked Triff and he said high S tier, so yeah, it's best summoning method. Now, on a more serious note, Pendulums inherently are very fucking weak due to Master Rule 4 or Master Rule 5. Heavily restricting Pendulums. But there's always a few Pendulum archetypes that are still decent. All the Pendulum Magician stuff. Like, I'm pretty sure somebody like Triff can take them to a turn but still do well. So I think C tier is justified. And Synchros, F tier. Links exist. They're better Synchros. Literally. Like, the only reason Synchros are viable right now is either due to Hulk, a Link, which is more of a Link issue. And mostly through Aurodon, which is like, the only reason you can summon is because Aurodon gives you 3 tokens for free. Only reason you can Synchro summon. Sword Soul, literally one card summons that give you, okay, I suppose Sword Soul existing builds up to F E tier, but that's about it. There's literally no reason right now to Synchro summon. Yes, there's a few strong Synchro bosses, but outside of that, Savage Snag literally requires the link, by the way. And why would you ever Synchro summon something like level 5 if you can just go into Link Cross, Isolde, Cherubini? So many insane Link monsters. Synchros are completely terrible right now. They're like rituals where they're inherently minus. Yeah, it's inherently minusing because you need resource on the field to even Synchro. And then often those Synchros are underwhelming. Sword Soul is the exception, and I don't take one deck being the exception ranks up any higher than E tier. I take the bumps off from F to E. Synchros are just completely utter garbage right now. It's something that I don't think will ever change. And literally because Link states any tier monster, Synchro requires a tuner and non-tuner to be specific levels. Links are literally a better Synchro. Now if the payout was there for Synchros in some way, fair enough. But outside of Sword Soul we don't really have that, and I don't think one deck being an exception changes anything. So it's my tier list. Synchros are completely fucking trash, but that's not a surprise. If you know anything about the game, this was obvious. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys signing out, have a beautiful day. Good. Bye.
Makes me feel alive, my heart beats